Beloved, welcome back. Today we begin building the temporary elk hunting camp platform, meaning a full-on wooden platform elevated to prepare for winter. Now, if you are going to be considering trying to build money, trying to stay out of the mortgage trap, and this could be an option for you for affordable living on your means until you can get your footing or a house built. So I've got a lot to do. I'll be working by myself. The weather's changing very quickly, so I will share with you the process as I go along. It's not really going to be a how-to, but I do tend to show things in detail so that you can see what's going on. I've got all my raw material here behind me, and we'll just jump into it right now and get to work. I've got it laid out. The temporary tent floor is going to be 14 foot wide. You can see the two red flags right there, by 22 feet long. Now the tent is 14 by 16, but I've got a 6 foot covered front that we'll be adding to it, so that'll give us some porch area over the water there. So let's start with the highest, and we'll start setting our four corners. Something every man should own is a tool belt. If you want the best are made by the Occidental Leather Company. I kind of custom tailor them according to what you're doing. It just frees you up and saves a lot of time. You can carry things with you that you're using. Most of this construction is going to be using timber screws, very few nails, if any at all. So what I'm going to be carrying in here is I always carry two pencils, have two sharpened, that way you don't have to stop if one breaks or you misplace one. I'm going to have my speed square and a string line because we're basically just doing layout right now. And I always have a hammer for, just for banging things around. These are full dimension 2x10s. That's actually 11 1/4. These are difficult to work with because there are so many variables, locally milled here. That one's 12. But it's okay, we're going to hang them on posts. So start with this one. Very heavy. Of course, always check for crown. Crown is up, don't let me forget that. Mark an arrow up for crown. That's the bow. You want the bow arched like a rainbow so that when you put weight on it, it doesn't do the opposite what you want. We'll be using these structural screws which are a replacement for Tico nails for the hangers. They have tremendous shear strength. Here's a pro tip you're going to want to remember. If you ever need to square a 90, use the 3-4-5 method. Measure 3 foot off of one side. Now these need to be exactly. Over here we'll measure 4. This is easier with 2 people, but you can do it by yourself. So set a screw like I have there and put your tape right to the outside of the line. On the other side where the 3 foot mark intersects with the 5, that's when you know you have a true 90. Careful. There it is, gentlemen, the 14 by 16 temporary floor. All right, let's see. The proof is in the eating of the pudding. How did Proho do here? Not too bad. That's where we started. Some scabby old material. It's difficult working with it. It's also kind of time consuming, difficult working by yourself. Side 3. Focus. Yeah, I can live with that. So the real important thing to see how Proho we really are is it square? Now I'm going to add 6 foot of deck on the front of this. That'll be phase 2 once I get it joist. But this is going to be sheeted. So this is critical. You measure a square by going corner to corner. That's how you know. It's got to be square for sheeting. I want that focus there. Oh, the wind's blowing me. I'm going to say 257.5. And then we measure this corner. $257.5. That's how you do it, gentlemen. That's a pretty good day for one guy. I could do this with a helper, probably with new material, straight lumber, probably hour and a half. I'll probably do that. I've got about 5.5 hours into it today myself, and that includes you know, working with the old material and also videoing everything. You know, that takes extra time as well. Probably add another hour or so on top of that. So tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll do the floor joists and the hangers, and we might even get it sheeted, get the sheeting on there, and then we'll build the 6x14 front deck, and then we'll have to build some steps as well. And then we can get the elk tent set up on there. That's gonna be real nice to get it up off the ground. It's gonna be really, really nice, especially when the snow comes. We'll be able to come right out of the water into the warm tent with a wood stove. I've got a new wood stove coming I want to share with you. You guys are gonna like that. So if you enjoy these videos, I invite you to subscribe. Please hit the like, and may God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you on tomorrow's video.